you're gonna try to buy that day one, but
Shinobi, I already got it.
oh, you already got Shinobi.
Yeah,
for
both of
sure,
us got
for
it. We got it on
Ninja.
limited run.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
It's just that
imagine
it took a
I
month and a
forgot.
half to show up. That's why I don't. Yeah, it's crazy. Borderline be forgetting that we ordered that. Yeah,
And
like
then,
it says that it's possibly gonna arrive. The estimated time it's gonna be delivered, it says is so it's actually really close. Finally.
and then Ninja Gaiden is like Ninja Gaiden probably like sometime around this, maybe next year. We're probably gonna wait also, cause like yeah, I don't know how much it currently costs.
Hmm.
There's a couple of games that okay, yeah, it's $70. Probably like it was published by Microsoft Corporation. Yeah, my soon Xbox is just gonna become is gonna be like Sega.
That's actually kind of dystopian, but it's also not shocking at the same time.
If they could make like if they can actually like well, this is one of the first games that one of the few games that they have published again, not again, but have published as like a Microsoft corporation. So if they can put bangers like this out and not make consoles, then they have a good chance of succeeding or surviving for a decent amount of time. I don't know if it's as well as Sega, but
dang, he said survive.
They'll survive. The only reason why is because like things, it's not like how Sega does, where like they basically just build they make a game, they make a mistake and they fix it.
Yeah.
For the most part, like Microsoft is relying heavily on like whatever corporations they've already bought, and then they're kind of like, all right, if y'all don't make any good games, you're
it's
out.
On y'all.
And then
yeah, it's on y'all.
Yeah, it's on y'all.
Hmm. Yeah. Dang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know, bro. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was like, I was telling this to Dan. I was like, there's no way. Like first of all, like you're the one that wanted to do the collaboration with AMD in the first place. So like, there's no way you're telling me that AMD is the one that's deciding all of the price tags on every single. It's literally called an Xbox. There's no way you're telling me that the company, that the secondary company that you're collaborating with is deciding the price tag on the device that you named. It's the definition of like trying to place blame on somebody else entirely, because like if I'd understand a little, like slightly more, not like a huge degree, if it was called the AMD ROG Ally, because then like they're probably just using like some of Microsoft's like stuff. But like if they literally said They said this is our new handheld, the Xbox ROG Ally, made with AMD like software. And then when someone's like, bro, why is it $1,000? Oh yeah, that's not us, bro. Like that's not us. We're telling you right now that AMD was the one that decided that price, bro. If we were the ones to choose, we would have made it only $500. Man, stop the cap, bro. Like I already know they trying to hide behind that blanket. Nah, what did they say? It's also just another way to just say, yo, we're not making games anymore, because like I get it if they were saying like, okay, we're not making exclusives, but then you're gonna make like top tier games and then put it on every single console. But it's different when you're saying, oh yeah, we're not making exclusives anymore, and then on top of that, then you basically not only not make any games, like it's not even a joke. Like when I was watching this short, like they were saying that they were talking about the Xbox ROG Ally, and I was joking to Dan like bro, the Xbox ROG Ally is so much of a joke console to the point that it's literally not even an Xbox. And that Dan was like, what do you mean it's not an Xbox? And I was like, it can only play some of Xbox's games. And it said that in the video too. So then Dan was like, what do you mean it could only play some of Xbox games? And I was like, so you know the PC, you know that Xbox has a separate PC app version, and that one can only play specific games. So like, if you want to play Forza Horizon 2, nah, bro, you can't play that on the PC version, because the PC version doesn't have Forza Horizon 2, but it has Forza Horizon 5. You could play Forza Horizon 5 on the PC version of Xbox. That's the reason why I was like, man, like I already know, like, because I'm the type of person where like I like playing a lot of the either older games or to like a decent degree like some of the like classic games that Xbox had, and like games like Forza Horizon, because they didn't if you don't have like the physical, then you can't play that on either the Xbox or the PC version of the Xbox app. So if you want to play Forza Horizon, you need to have that physical disc. And while like, yeah, you can play it on the console, if you got a ROG Ally, you can't play it at all. You either have to hope that they do a backwards compatibility type of thing in the far future, or like you have to hope that like you find some PC. That's the whole reason why they're making it a PC, because it's literally a way for them to just say, okay, so you guys want to play these games? Reason why the idea of the ROG Ally was supposed to be not just a straight up like PC handheld. If you want a PC handheld, then why would you even go for Xbox in the first place? Because like that, the whole, when I originally was thinking, okay, maybe I will get the Xbox ROG Ally, it was solely because what I thought from the jump before I learned anything else about the ROG Ally. I was
Alright, I'm gonna
assuming
do this
already from
level
the
again.
jump. If I get the Xbox ROG Ally, I'll be able to play all the Xbox games, and on top of that, I'll have the PC. I'll have the ability to play PC stuff on top of that. That sounds fire. And then you find all that type of stuff out. Why am I even gonna? If I could play everything on the Xbox PC app / port, I could just get a Lenovo Legion Go.
Oh no, 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 no. I'm good.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, we gotta reevaluate. Yeah,
Dang.
I do gotta respect that because like most companies, God, would just straight up be like, if facts if it's an unfinished product, they're like, here you go. They're not about to say, hold up, let's backpedal. That's also the reason why I respect Rockstar, because like they were like, yo, either one, they were like, let's push the game back just to troll everyone from like from this year, which would have been funny, because everyone, like, as soon as like they saw that GTA was supposed to come out this year, every single game developer was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to push back my date to put out the game and all that type of stuff, and all that type of stuff, like, because GTA is about to come out in 2025, and then GTA, now that everyone pushed their release dates back, they pushed theirs back. That could either it would be a major troll, that would be hilarious, or they genuinely was like, yeah, GTA 6 ain't ready. Let's pull it back a year and work on it some more before we put it out. And if it is like that, I respect them for it. But if it's the troll, bro, I'm gonna respect the troll just as much, because that that's hilarious. These people were out here like, it was like, as soon as Rockstar pulled their release date back, all these other game developers were like, oh yeah, I can put it out in 2025, and then Hollow Knight came out, and then Expedition 33 came out, and then they were like, ain't no way, bruh. I found that just as funny, if not even more funny, because they thought they were off the hook. They were like, all right, I'm just gonna put out my game in 2025, and then they got cooked by both Hollow Knight and Expedition 33. The only difference was is that they were able to complain about Hollow Knight way more than like GTA or Expedition 33 for some reason, and they were straight up just like, yeah, nah, like y'all. They were. I remember looking at the article. It literally said like y'all really put the game out in 2025. I was like, y'all really hating Hollow Knight for putting out their game. They didn't even know that y'all were putting out your game in 2025. Y'all just hating for no reason. But the objectively, like when they were putting out games in like 2025, both Hollow Knight and Expedition 33, all those other devs, they were mad. It's a good lesson to basically teach somebody if you're so that like you should be making a better game if you're so if there's so little confidence in your game to the point that when a game that does blow up come out and your self-esteem is so low to the point that you're complaining that that good game came out, you have to reevaluate your whole game rather than just complaining. Because like the fact, like me personally, I could have never, if I'm working on if I ever was to make a game and I was like, and I'm proud of my project, if some other game comes out and it blows up, I'm not about to say, oh no, it's gonna take away from my game when I put it out because that game is crazy good. I have trust that my game's actually gonna do good too. Like what, bro? Facts. 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 When you have so little trust in your game that some other game that is either super big or might actually blow up is considered a problem, like at that point just don't put out the game. Because like don't put out don't even try to continue your project because it truly goes for devs just genuinely don't care what they're putting out. They just want to put it out, get some money or something like that. Just to put out the game, just to put out the game. It's sad to see. Yeah, I definitely, I feel like that's a decent reason. I feel like you shouldn't be riding on that though, because like if like yeah, because like if that's the whole reason why you want to put out a SEG game, like that to me that tells me even to some degree or even more that like you feel even less confident because like in jump, like whether the Game Awards existed or not, I would have never cared like me personally as a game designer or game developer, if I was to ever create a game if I was to ever develop a game, the thought process of it even winning Game of the Year would not matter to me. The only thing that I want to see is somebody possibly enjoy my game. That's the only thing that I really want to see. I want to see somebody in the comment section to when I put out either the trailer or an update say,
bro, I'm killing these levels right now.
This game is the reason why I got back to gaming. this is the reason, why I continue playing on this console, or why I continue doing this, or why I continue doing that. Like, it's solely because I like it's for the love of the game.
I'm
Like,
telling you, everything's
it's
always better
rather
when you
than
do it for the love of the game. Always.
facts. Like,
Oh shoot! Can I make that? No freaking way.
facts.
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 I think it was mostly the deluxe that made it so good, right? It wasn't just like the base Mario Kart 8 for Wii U.
Both like the base and the deluxe. Like,
mostly deluxe.
The
I
base
feel though
did a good amount, but like the deluxe definitely.
Facts. Yeah. Because I think when I was looking at the numbers, I think Mario Kart 8 for like the Wii U, I think it only sold around like 3 million, probably not even. And then once it came to deluxe on the Switch, it was over. It went like 60, 70 million. It was dumb, bro. Like,
that's crazy work.
I missed my jump, but that's okay.
When it comes to like those games, like even if cause like in my opinion, like Mario Kart World is a good game, but what they need, in my opinion, there's only like a couple of things that I wish that they would do, and like one of the things that I want them to do is have some of the mechanics that they have from the previous Mario Karts. It doesn't even have to be from 8. It has to like it could be from 7 or 6. Like having like the base, because like as soon as like I didn't notice it until after I went back to like 7 and 8 deluxe, because when you go back, or regular 8, one of the two, when I went back to like both of those games, like I was like, hold up, this is the difference that I was talking about. Because you had like, when you have like, for instance, the starting, like the when you're revving up your car, like you have like the way that you drift in specific areas around the map. You have the way that some of the maps are designed. Like there's a lot of things that, like, when I was looking back on like the older games, I was debatably about to make a whole list of like things that they should have on World that like they had in the older games. And if they did that, shoot, Mario Kart World would be top tier. It definitely isn't. They have.
Yeah,
that was it.
and you know what I also think is really good about that? About the whole, like, what you get is what you get, is also there's a certain standard of quality that comes with that. And when you're constantly told that, oh yeah, you know, you have like the day one patches, it makes the developers way more complacent with releasing a half finished product. And then it's just like, oh, don't worry, you guys gotta wait for the patch. And it's just like, man, in some cases you have to be waiting 2 years for the game to come out the way it was supposed to 2 years ago. It's like, come on, bro. That's why you need to be so careful. And then they have the audacity to charge you $80. Like, wow, bro. They're actively charging you more for less. Like, that's crazy, bro. Than it's ever been. Yeah. Mario Kart World 2. Yo, they might
Mario Kart World 2 is crazy.
Don't give them any ideas. They might actually do that, bro.
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yup.
Won't even be phase team members, bro. Like, it just be like middle school kids that have nothing better to
Anyone.
do. They're always on the game.
Yup.
Crazy.
True.
Hmm. Oh shoot, I messed myself up.
It's a combination because like back when like that's the reason. Like, well, I was looking in within like the archives of YouTube as I usually do, and like when I was looking at like the comments and the videos, a lot of people were saying were comparing like Black Ops 7 already to Infinite Warfare, because within the whole franchise of COD, the only other time that Call of Duty ever like lost players to another game was to Battlefield, and it was during Infinite Warfare. And like it was because the same way that it is for BO7, when the trailer came out, they were like, "Yup, this is what convinces me to go play." Yup, from getting the Battlefield. That was exactly what it was like for Infinite Warfare. And like, for the most part, I saw somebody saying that if that you know it's bad when people consider it the same as Infinite Warfare. It truly goes for show that if you put the name Black Ops over any title, it's enough to have people play the game. And I was like, I don't know if I would go that far, but at the same time, like, I can kind of see, yeah, I could kind of see what he's saying, because like, I mean, if there ever was a time that Call of Duty would just have like absolutely the definition of garbage games, like to the point where, well, I mean, already some of the games were already already bad. Or like, if there was ever a time where the games are so bad that like you can compare a casual mobile game to it, and if you look, and the mobile game will look better, and then you slap the name Black Ops or Modern Warfare over it, and that's enough for people to buy it, then I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that. Because honestly, like, with the way that, if you're a COD fan, you know for the most part, Black Ops and the Modern Warfare series are their two biggest series. It's the #1 reason why they don't be trying to make any like classic World War II based games that much anymore, or why they don't be trying to make any side games like Ghost or Infinite Warfare anymore, because they know for the most part that they want to make games that are most likely going to sell the most, and the ones that are going to sell the most are the ones that is either a Modern Warfare series game or a Black Ops series game. And when they got MW tired out, they immediately switched to Black Ops, because they saw how everyone was like, yo, they ruined the MW series. Well, Treyarch's the only one we can trust now. And then they see that, and then they're like, oh, that word? Okay, let's switch over. Let's make a Black Ops game real quick. Let's take some of the assets and all that type of stuff that we normally use for Modern Warfare. Let's put a little bit of that into this game. Add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, and then let's call it Black Ops 6. Let's do that. And then that comes out, and then people are playing it. They're like, yo, this is actually kind of fire. That's also another problem. Yeah, that's another problem with the current. I don't know if I say devs or Activision, but like with how a lot of the game, like even if we talk about, I know that like when it comes to MW3, everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, but like when it comes to MW3, like they actually had a good mechanic for like the guns, where like you could like combine guns and all that type of stuff. That was like the mechanics they had on like in games like MW3 and Black Ops 6, like those mechanics were actually good, but the problem was that they never took advantage of those mechanics, which is like one of the things that disappoints me the most because like you have like if you go back to like even they somewhat did it more in Cold War, but like not but like to a decent degree they also kind of it was also kind of not to the same degree as like
Yo, what the
when
heck
I
just
think of
happened?
like mechanics, then I think of like Black Ops 3 and somewhat Black Ops 4, but mostly Black Ops 3 because back in Black Ops 3 like you had the operators, and when you had those operators, you had characters like the Outrider, and the
Oh,
Outrider
dang.
has a bow and arrow, and in Derice Jack, they repurposed that bow and arrow for zombies. And I was actually watching a video on this, and I was like, "Yo, you're right. They actually did that. They repurposed that. Yeah, they put it into zombies, and then I mean Black Ops 2 also did this, but Black Ops 3 I think has the most cases of it. Like when in Black Ops 3, like they took that bow, they repurposed it in zombies, and they designed it so that it would fit zombies, and that's what I feel like they don't do in current zombies because like you had because of that one that one decision of like, hey, what if we put the Outrider's bow in zombies? I'm not kidding. I'm convinced someone genuinely asked that question in the on the table when they were in that room making zombies. They straight up was like, yo, what if we took the Outrider's bow and we put it in zombies? And then they straight up made a whole Easter egg centered around those bows, bro. Like they said, you want a bow in zombies? Bet. You want the fire bow? You want the lightning bow? You want the void bow? You want the wolf bow? Like, stop it. Like, these
You
guys
say you
out
want the
here,
wolf bow?
like, they were out here actually
Oh,
cooking with the
goodness.
designs, too. Like, the lore behind it was insane. They had their own names. We call it the wolf bow, but it's called like the Kashikarawiyam, but like and like you don't know what that means. You don't know what that means, but it's still fire regardless. It's it's not. I don't know if it's actually exactly named it, but it's like the Kashirawiyam, like something like that. And like all I remember is that it starts with a K. And like I'm pretty sure like most of the bows start with a K. And like you don't know what any of that is. That's a whole new language that does not
Yeah,
exist.
for
That is
real.
some alien language right there. But but like you don't know what that means, but it's fire regardless because it's important towards the lore because it dates back towards said character or said character that created said bow and all that type of stuff. And it's like, yo, they just from the idea of putting the bows in zombies, bro. Like they took.
He said 4.
Four, and he skipped the whole game. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh nah.
I am not fighting
Yo,
this thing.
you're not lying, cuz and you're going through portals too. Yo, I'm done. This really is Sonic Adventure 4.
Yo, they're getting smoked. Oh no.
Oh, just so you know, Caleb, we're streaming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if it's even
Well,
picking up your
basically,
voice, but
and you have
probably
the
is.
Spider-Man. Oh, Yo, bro, I'm done. Hello?
Oh, you were talking to me? Is nobody gonna talk about how Genshin done added a creative mode? Yo, Dad.
They added a creative mode?
So there's an entire new world, Rich. There's a whole new world. Rich. You can create your own character, and they have their own moves and everything.
Yo, I'm done.
I made an entire character. There's a new banner where you could just pull for costumes. It turned, yeah, it's pretty much Roblox, Loki.
Crazy,
The game modes aren't that good, but they're.
I'm telling you, like, only smart people be understanding, like, what type of wavelength I'm on, bro. Like, once they know, like, that the game is kind of cooked, then they're kind of just like, yo, low key, we got to be doing what Roblox be doing, because they know that like once you have that game. Once you have that game like have its own creative mode, the fans will do it for you.
No, this is actually fire though. I can't even cap.
It has a whole new paid system and everything.
Yeah, there's a new currency, new banner for like costumes and stuff. The costumes do things.
Oh, so I don't. Hold on.
It's actually kind of dope. I cannot lie. And you get to use them in the real world, like your character, Rich. You get to use their moveset. I'm trying to find out if there's different elements because right now I only see animal.
Let me go to the live.
It's actually kind of fire. I can't lie. I meant to tell you yesterday, but you wasn't on.
Wait, what game are you guys talking about? Sorry, I was
Genshin.
doing something. Oh, Genshin. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool.
That's believable.
Is Sonic Frontiers 2? Man, I'm going to need my guy. Listen, I'm going. Yes, sir. I'm gonna need to see Silver. I'm gonna need to see
Dang it, I couldn't
Blaze a
hit that
bit.
skip, bro.
I'm like, Blaze was out here like actively protecting her kingdom, bro. And
Silver's the primary character here.
That fair, it is Silver, because Blaze has a good amount of decent games that she's on already, but like at the same time though, facts. Like it's illegal how many times like I play Sonic Frontiers and I'm like, bro, this should have been Silver Frontiers.
Alright, that was not as good as I thought, so I'm gonna do that again.
The only time when I don't see like it being like a Silver type of like deal is like specifically like for the like during the update, but then again it was really centered around like those characters like Sonic, Amy, and Knuckles and
No, the problem with the hologram is they didn't really do their voices. I remember someone made a mod for the hologram thing where like you get for the voices for the holograms, they don't have any, but someone made a mod
That's
where
racing. That's not a racing.
right, it's all, that's what we're talking about, right?
Well, what do I gotta explain?
Different games.
What happened?
Sonic Racing.
Sonic Racing, guys, there was no voices. For the Echo, whatever they call hologram characters, whatever they were, so someone made a mod.
Oh, you're talking about the vroom guys in Sonic.
Charlie told me. I was just telling you.
Oh no, we're talking
gotta go
about
around. Let's
Frontiers,
go.
bro.
Well, now Frontiers, I thought it was cool, but
No, I
one
messed
serious
up.
problem.
Bro,
One
I was
major
so
problem.
close.
Tails is just broken.
Cause in Frontiers, like
still
for the most part, in that update, it was centered around like
Hold on.
Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and
I want the
Tails.
music.
So it makes sense to me why it's not why it doesn't seem like it fits for like Silver. But like that's all the more reason why like I just have so many ideas for like if Silver was to be in a Frontiers game there's just so many ideas because like Silver as a character, I don't think he's the type of character that would spin dash like Shadow or Sonic. So because like he has flight, what would be so cool is just like you have specific sections because like one thing that like used to be in a lot of Sonic games was like you had a lot of terrain like breakdown and you had to figure out how to like go through it like in Generations or even on Unleashed, especially on Unleashed, you had a lot of areas where like you had to slide under and jump over and all that type of stuff. That's perfect for Silver. And like as like a character, like imagine having like specific terrains where like if it breaks down or like you're in specific caves that you go into or bottom and then you have to like fight enemies while you're under there and all that type of stuff, that would be kind of fire. I can't even lie. Just Yeah. Especially like how they were in the older games, like in the older Sonic games or the like the Sonic Classic Collection, specifically 2 and 3 and Adventure, where like you have the sections where you're flying and you're fighting all those enemies. Man, that would be so fire if you had a combination of both the classic and the adventure type of flying battles where like you're just like zooming, because like Silver's known for like if he like his telekinesis is so powerful that like he can actively fly faster and sometimes faster than Sonic, like in specific cases. And like when Silver's out here like flying, like that'd be fire if like you can have a whole combat system just for the air, bro. That'd be insane. Like that. Imagine doing like multiple different slashes, like air slashes, like throwing key blasts type of deal, and then like if enemies ever get too close, then like similar to like in the classic games, then you could just like take out the enemy and then ride on their like said like vehicle. That'd be fire. Like, bro, there's way too many ideas that I'm already imagining. That's crazy. Even in the update, when I was looking at like some of the gameplay Dan was playing, I was like, yo, even just from like Sonic's perspective, it could also pertain to also Silver because of his telekinesis. But like when Dan was running in a specific section, like there was a problem that I kind of saw that could also be kind of fixed in a unique way, because you know how like Sonic does like a forward dash and it just goes forward. Originally I was thinking like, what if you can have it so that like it flies to the right, but like that wouldn't really work right because that would defeat the whole purpose of it dashing forward and his whole dashing ability. So then I was like, yo, what if you can do like, what if you can use the abilities from like Sonic Heroes, where like you can, where or I don't know if it was originally from Sonic Heroes, but I remember it the most from Sonic Heroes, where like you can jump on a wall and then like dash to the next wall. If you could do that in Sonic Frontiers, where like you dash to the wall and then you can boost forward and then you just gain momentum from that alone, that would be fire to have. And like in the case of Silver, that would also be cool to have too because of his telekinesis. But like that would more pertain specifically like if he's going in like those like very enclosed spaces, because that wouldn't really work in just like free flight. But if it was like in very closed caves and all that type of stuff, if you're in a specific section that's very enclosed, then you could use a combination of just quick wall to wall dashes, and then as soon as you reach an open area, jump on that wall, boost the specific direction, and then like it'll take a lot of skill that you have to take a lot of skill into account so that like you can have the best positioning and all that type of stuff to guarantee that you go forward at the best possible speed, all that type of stuff. Like that'd be fire. And I don't even want to talk about like if they were to have Blaze in the game, or if they were to have, because like Blaze is always having those soul emeralds on her, bro.
Sad, bro.
They definitely need to, cause like I was watching a couple of videos with Dan where like back in like VO3, I'm assuming VO3, was it VO3, Dan? I think it was VO3.
Where like what was the context of the video?
When was it Mr. Dalek JD was like playing the game, and Jason Blundell was like, just like passed by and asked him how was the game, and was like listening to his feedback.
Oh, it was BO4.
BO4.
Yeah.
So during that like that's what I was like. I hope that they do something to that same degree, because like taking that consideration into account would actually be, in my opinion, especially from like a zombies person, would be extremely helpful towards zombies. And for the most part, when it comes Facts. Facts.
Facts.
It's an excuse. It's literally an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I just killed myself.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There's no combo. Why is everybody starting with stupid?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know what be happening because like it's not like COD isn't looking for jobs either. They be actively like searching for jobs, but they don't be hiring the people that are actively just helping you just for the love of the game. Like they're like people are like these guys are doing it for free. Why not just hire them on top of that? Like and you could get their feedback like in person. That's it just makes it a lot more better that way. Because as it stands right now, in my opinion, multiplayer plays well. I don't know about solo because yeah, they didn't have campaign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those things where it's also like certain things that can get resolved can also cause new problems.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I think you also need to be
all.
pretty open-minded to it at the same time, because that's happened to even a lot of games that I love. There's certain things that they tried to resolve and it just caused new problems. So it really depends.
The
Mario Kart.
Oh, shoot.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Facts. True. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Facts. That's the whole reason why like when it came to multiplayer, I couldn't play multiplayer super. Even back in like MW2, because MW2 like I was playing like outside. The main reason why I couldn't play MW2 heavy was because every single time we were playing with the squad, it was only shipment, and that's when the most that's when the most like sweats and stuff were on there. And like whenever I was playing by myself, I would play the game. I just wouldn't be playing shipment the most. I'd be playing like literally any other map, and like when it came to like MW2, be fair, people were saying like the maps are trash and all that type of stuff. I could kind of see it because like some people were saying like the maps were too big and they couldn't find nobody, and I was like I can kind of see that because there were like some maps where like you're traversing the whole map and you ain't find one dude yet, but like for the most part, when it came to most of the maps that I played on there, I never really had any difficulty like running through the map and just like getting like a good amount of kills and stuff like that. So objectively, if somebody was to ask me like when it came to MW, like, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm the type of person where even if it's a trash map, I go on that trash map if I'm going to be playing every other map on top of that, because like there I just like the variety of those maps. So like me playing like a lot of the maps on MW2, by the time that I finished MW2, I was like, it was an alright game. I had a better um opinion of it than before I got the game. Because before I got the game, then I was like, nah, I don't think MW2 is gonna be like that. But then as soon as I tried the multiplayer, then like the multiplayer was actually decent. It's the number one reason why when it comes to like MW2, because like when I was younger, I never really played the MW2 series heavy. It wasn't until like around the time that like we got like Black Ops 4 and like 2019 that I actually started going back to the MW franchise. And I was actually like, okay, these games are actually like that. But when I go back and play like the reboots, then I was like, you know what, these Modern Warfare multiplayers are actually all right. It's just that some of the things that they were doing just wasn't hitting. Cause like you had decent maps, you had decent multiplayer like systems and all that type of stuff. The only thing that was just wrong was like the SBMM and like a couple of other things I can't name off the top of my head because the last time I played MW2 was like almost 2 years ago at this point. And like when I was playing that, when I tried MW3, I was like, yeah, and MW3 has a decent multiplayer. The gun system was the thing that made me think like MW3 would actually do better than MW2, and then it didn't, and I was like, dang, what happened? And it was because they ramped up the SBMM on that one, and I was like, oh, nah, now I see why, because like objectively, like if you ask me on all these cards, is the multiplayer bad? I'd say it's decent. There's nothing wrong in my opinion with the multiplayer. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're not the only people. That's just gamers this now and then. Like this age. Our rivals, I've never seen people do that before. It's just insanity.
Nah, people be whether it's Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, man, people are always gonna be like that. I remember when I was playing in a competitive match, and these guys were talking the most to each other. They were both healers, and they were like, "Bro, you're not nice at healing," and then it's like the Todd and all that. He's like, the other dude's like, Todd,
Who's healed the
talk to
other
your.
healer, bro?
He's like, bro, what about yourself, bro? You're supposed to be you're supposed to be a damage healer, and you're not doing no damage and all that type. And I'm like, bro, please, like, I'm I'm
Bro,
the
we
tank.
did. I'm telling you. That's what I mean. You don't get peace of mind in multiplayer games anymore,
I'm the
bro.
tank.
And the tank just sits there and listens to everyone. I remember I saw a clip. Someone said playing Magneto solo tank feels like watching your 5 kids. He said, watching all 5 of your kids.
Yo, that reminds me of the Rock. I think it was either an Iron Man or a Rocket Raccoon on Marvel Rivals when me, Caleb, Charlie, and Richard won a game. He was saying, "Bro, take a shower. I could smell you through the screen." I was like, "Bro, like, bro, no one can be happy, man." Yeah, you can't be good at the game.
Yo, I'm aggravating this kid in the PvP mode on Genshin right now. He keeps chasing me. I'm just playing the maze.
Because when it comes to like I remember those 2 healers are just like spitting absolute fire to each other and like poison to each other, bro. And I'm like, and I'm actively out here trying to not only keep them alive, but trying to make sure that like we push the objective. And like I'm the only tank out there as a strange, and I'm trying to make sure that these people aren't getting killed while putting up my shield, and also not trying to die myself. And every single time we're like this close to getting the objective, and like we end up losing because the other healer was in spawn trying to tell the other dude to switch which healer he wants to switch to, and it's like, bro, we could have been had the objective and you could have switched to any other healer you wanted to, because we would have been able to have a new spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the whole leisurely gaming session is not a thing anymore, bro. When you're hopping on,
as long as it's not competitive, because like even when it comes to Overwatch, I was like, maybe I should get back into competitive, and then as soon as I got back into competitive and I remember how toxic it was, I was like, oh heck nah, I'm not about to get back into like, it was debatably as bad, if not worse than Marvel Rival type.
No,
of
that's
toxicity.
impossible.
I was like, nah, the reason why like the toxic people on Rivals, they came from Overwatch, bro. They're the type of people that got banned on Overwatch and they can't play Overwatch, so then they go over to Rivals and they know that they're only going to get banned for like a couple of hours or like maybe a day, so then they can continue on spewing more poison on people. Like, that's the reason why most of the people
play tank because they enjoy tank but have to deal with everybody yelling at
I'm
each other.
telling you, bro, it's always the tank players taking the most slack, bro. Like, dude, like out of anyone, like the damage always be thinking the damage be always thinking that they're nice and then they're not nice, and then the healers be, sometimes the healers actually be nice, but in the occasions that the healers aren't nice, then like they'll be saying like, oh, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault, and then it's like, bro, listen, we're trying to help all of the whole team, bro. What you're saying right now is not helpful. We're trying to objectively get this objective, bro. What do we genuinely like actually need to do?
Never. That's bizarre.
It's only in hero shooters, bro. It's only in hero shooters.
What is going on?
The most I would expect someone to say is I was carrying or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's the reason why it's only like hero shooters, bro. unless you're Goon, because like even when you win a game, you know Goon's gonna be on Derek trying to tell him like, bro, what's that 10 and 37, bro? I need you to step it up, bro. On COD, but like otherwise than that, you're not seeing that heavy if you win a game.
If you see 10 and 37 at Rivals, that person definitely deserves to be in the ranking.
Not on Rivals, but COD. Either way, if you got like 10 and 37 in COD, the only person that's flaming you is this dude Goon. Otherwise than that, and maybe like Ty or like the only people that I can guarantee that won't be flaming the like anybody that would be getting a low KD is me and Dre, and that's debatably it. And well, also like Orlando, unless he does good. If he does good, he might flame you. But like otherwise than that, like I can guarantee if we go into a COD match, the only people that won't flame somebody if they do bad, win or lose, is most likely me and Dre, and like maybe one other person. That's it. Yeah. It's only if it's based off of whatever the objective is. If it's a team deathmatch, that's the only time where I might say something. Like most of the time, if we're playing a team deathmatch and we like lose by the skin of our teeth or something, I'm more likely to be like, dang, I could have done better here, I could have done better there. But like if we lose like two matches, 3 matches of team deathmatch, I'm gonna start looking at the leaderboard and I'm gonna be like, not 3 in a row, but probably like a decent amount, probably a decent amount of loss. Cause like I don't think we ever lost 3 in a row. But like if we start losing if we start losing more than we're winning, is more accurate to say. If we start losing more than we're winning, I'm gonna start looking at the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm seeing that 7 and 43, bro. Like, I tend not to say nothing, but I need you to, like, can you reduce that to at least a 0.5, my brother? Like. Mm-hmm. 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 True.
Listen, I'm nice at COD. Y'all just don't know.
Yo, Caleb, yeah, nah, don't put them on COD because they're already like you already know how they be. They didn't even touch the game and they saying they're the nicest one in the room.
When I was playing Vanguards, I was nice in Cold War 2. Don't act like we weren't on Vanguard, man. Don't act.
There's a difference between being decent and being nice, bro. Like nice.
Don't do that. I was
nice.
I was the best sniper, low key. I was the best at sniping, low key. Me and Uncle Karen was going head to head now. I beat you in a sniping duel.
He beat you. You do the tomahawk stuff, but like
you can do that in a real match.
I already know that. I already know somebody walked in when they start trying to argue.
Yeah, I'm done. Yo, what even happened?
Nah, I'm nice on
Why are you playing Miraniki?
Yo, Genji had a new mode.
Oh my
It's
goodness,
literally
bro.
Roblox.
Okay.
Look, it's Roblox. You pull on a skin banner.
Yeah,
Yo,
that facts.
Caleb in Cold War with the snipers.
When I got into the couple of matches with y'all, nah, bro, Cam was going crazy.
Guys. I have video proof of me being good at Cold War with the sniper. Y'all remember the montage I made? I made an entire montage of sniper clips. No, that doesn't mean I'm bad at the game.
No one's saying that you bad at the game, but like you trying to say you nice at the
Yes, I
game.
do.
That's a different story.
I do average 20 and 14.
I was talking to leaderboard for snipers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like no one, like you know when you don't have to say anything and you watch and you play the game and by the end of the game, brother has 50 kills and 20 deaths with the sniper.
I could do that. I could do it. Yes, I did. Bro, I have video proof. I want y'all to go watch that.
Sniper's diamond.
Oh my.
You don't understand. I used a bad sniper just to make it harder. Different breeds, baby. It was different breeds.
Alright. Oh, I played with sniper.
He wasn't good.
Yes, I was.
He
I was equal with Uncle
He
Cameron.
said you wasn't good.
And I was playing mouse and keyboard on sniper. Not me. So that's how I'm saying I was nice. Yo, I was nice at sniping before.
I'm also not trying to disrespect either. But you using the mouse and keyboard, that sounds crazy, bro. Cause like,
Bro, I play mouse and keyboard in
if you're on a controller, I have significantly more respect if you say you're nice at something than if you're on a mouse and keyboard.
For sniper on controller on any game is harder because you can't really flick as well. But what was it? I was playing mouse and keyboard, bro. I play mouse and keyboard in every shooter. That's why once I heard Overwatch I had mouse and keyboard, that's why I got back in it. Okay, me? I don't got BO7 that. I'm still worried about BL4.
He said BL4.
Borderlands 4. I'm still worried about how I'm gonna get these different games. We just got Digimon that. You're not getting it though.
He said BO4.
I don't care if it's
He said Uncle Fred.
What. It's gonna get it no matter what. It's a mandatory fight.
I don't think he even did it. Y'all hopped off of Black Ops.
I might play that for 3 days.
Y'all played the Squid Game mode for a minute. You gotta do that with every COD though.
Because it's Call of Duty. It's a black staple.
It is.
To take all your money away, play for a week, and never touch the game again.
Bro, I have a job. It's not all my money.
How many games I have? I don't play against it. I just re-downloaded this game for the new update. But why'd you say it then?
Jumbo, bite, burger.
That's wild.
I didn't even buy a card though.
Suck it. Out it.
He said I do it to be stupid.
What? Now we're flipping it? What?
He said I do it to be stupid. That's crazy, Dre.
Battlefield is good, bro.
I tried to help you with Overwatch, Dad, but you wasn't hearing it.
Overwatch ain't it.
Yeah, but Rich, that's because you playing by yourself, bro.
I'm talking about multiplayer games overall, honestly, not even just multi. Like, bro, that's why I be playing so many story-based games. It's just a peace of mind, bro. I don't gotta deal with all that meta culture. Oh, you're not running this person, you're peace of mind, bro. Let me have. I just got back from a 9 to 5. I'm not trying to work some more. Exactly, bro.
He said, I just got back from work. Why am I working again?
That's how you're saying.
He said a triple shift. Oh, heck no, I'm good. I'm not playing games no more.
I don't.
That's what I liked about the older CODs. You could just get on multiplayer, play a couple of matches, and then you just get off after that. That's that.
I didn't play COD every day. It ain't stressful. Y'all really want me to get into COD? You didn't want us to play that though, Dad. Hey, those be nice.
I ain't playing that right now.
They have a Roblox tower defense?
Think about, man. Stop local camera. You be talking.
Like balloon tower? Like balloons, bro?
It has 150,000 players right now. I don't even think Fortnite got that much.
What's the name?
Anime Last Stand.
Anime Last Stand.
It's at Rimmer.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The one that you were talking about.
I play Vanguards. I don't play tower defense games. Haven't even been on Roblox like that recently.
Man, that reminds me of Bloons. Bloons was actually kind of nice.
Grounded pretty daggone often to be exact.
You remember Balloon Tower
If I
Defense?
load a game for 2 minutes, it doesn't mean I play it.
That was a computer game. That was back when when Roblox was still a website. I don't even know if they still make any more games.
I won that. Okay, Aaron, I think you're just a chronic hater and you really need to talk to the Lord about it because I don't know what your situation is.
Brother's a shark!
I think I'm really good at COD. I'm over average on COD. I'm definitely over average. You guys are?
What's your KD, KK?
I'm not bad at shooters.
What's your KD,
What are you guys
KK?
talking about? Bro, I would be going...
calling jail Uncle B level.
What is wrong with y'all? Really think I'm average in every? I'm average in every single game, and there's some games I'm better in. Better than average. Both categories. No, that's insane. I'm not Uncle D.
Uncle D-Lo is crazy.
I can't believe my own father disrespected me like this. Like you did not train me that. You trained me in all these games that. I play story games, and then you were saying stuff like, what game is Caleb good at? I'm good at rhythm games, I'm good at tower defense, I'm good at survival games, I'm good at fighting games, I'm above average in most fighting games, actually. Yes, I am, bro. I can look at a combo and figure out how to do it. That's above average.
Hello?
So, Soul Calibur is not your average fighting game. It's a whole different type. It's an 8-step, whatever it's called. And I can get good at Soul Calibur if I tried, but it's not the same. It's not the classic fighting game. It's not the classic.
The large freezer or the regular freezer?
Any fighting game, Street Fighter is the base fighting game.
They almost like
any fighting game like that, I am above average. No.
Well,
The cope is that everyone quit Grand Blue as soon as I got good at it, so I can't even play that game no more.
Which
That's
game?
the cope.
Which
And
game?
you never gave me rhythm game because you don't even know what I can do in rhythm games. At least Dan knows that I'm not bad at rhythm games. Dan knows that.
No, I didn't know that.
No, Dan and Rich, you guys know I played FNF with y'all all the time. Whenever you guys brought it over. He is smoking.
Oh yeah, true. He did. KK was saying he was the best at Friday Night Funkin', and now that now that we watched him play, and then he was having difficulty with one of them.
I didn't say I was.
And then Dan was like, "Hold up, let me try." He didn't even try the mod yet, and he basically completed it by himself. I was like, "Ain't no way."
I'm good at rhythm games. He did though. I'm saying I'm above average. There's average in most games.
There's a difference. There's a difference between saying like you're decent or you're good at a game, and there's a difference between saying that and you're nice at the game.
No, I
if
mean
you're
nice.
if you're decent or good at the game, that means that means like you're that means if you're like if you're decent or good at the game, that means you could hold your own, or you on some occasions you could do even better than just hold your own.
Yeah, like in Grand Blue,
if you're nice, that means back to back undeniable. Listen, I'm trying to say, you guys were saying I'm not average in every game I play for the most part. There's only I was saying that you were. I never said any of that. Okay. That
You
makes
just
sense.
dissing me for no reason. I didn't do anything. No, I'm talking about Grand Blue because I said I'm average, if not above average in most games I play. And y'all were saying that's not true, so I named some games that I am above average or average in. Call of Duty, I'm assuming I'm about average.
Grand Blue, yeah, I'm not denying that you're that, because I'm not denying, because like, bro, me, you and Charlie, we all played in the Grand Blue thing. I'm not saying that you're not good in Grand Blue. I never said that. In COD though, I was asking what your KD was, because you were saying you were nice.
Oh, I can't tell you my KD. I don't remember.
Yeah, if you have the game or if you have the website, then you could just sign into like your account and on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, whatever it is.
Yo, just stop talking. What? What is that?
Oh, so it's on the verge of a 1 KD. That's one KD is decent. Yeah, if you're 1.5 or above, then you can then say you're nice.
Yeah, but like stats aren't the only things that count. Right?
In Call of Duty, it does. Because that means on average, like one game you could.
About holding the point and stuff like that, though.
Because that means like every. Like how many objective points you got, all that type of stuff.
Oh, I like this level. At least I think.
Because the average KD means like how many kills you get per dash.
And I
so like
like that. That's another thing.
So it's objectively, if you got like a point, you said 0.8. That means on average, like you might get a kill. So like it's between. So like you have a good chance of getting a kill for every death. So if you're so like.
Oh, that's good. It was mine.
6 matches is crazy. That's not even like that's like 6 matches. Each match, like assuming it's like at most like 10, 15 minutes. That's like maybe an hour's worth of gameplay, bro.
No, it's just I'm trying. They pretty much proved my point. They said I'm. That means
It was either Cold War
That was the last COD I ever played. Wait,
or MW2.
No, the last one I played was BO6 Beta. But yeah, I've been gone.
My primary point here.
You did play a decent amount in MW2.
Dude, so a dude that wasn't.
No, I never touched MW2.
Oh, yeah.
I only played.
No, you did. We played on shipment.
I did?
Yeah, yeah, Dan, you did go crazy on shipment one time.
I thought that's when I played by myself. I only played like 3 matches, and then I just played mostly campaign.
Now you do, but you play COD?
No, you played like a couple of matches with the gang. It wasn't a lot, but like it was still a couple of matches.
Listen, bro, it doesn't make me under.
You were open 8.
I also didn't play COD like that. Again, that's a normal person. I am a human being.
The stats don't deny.
No, I didn't find anything. You said the stats.
Wait, 16 hours. But open 8. That means you're going negative 80% of your match.
I never go negative. I don't go negative, though. I don't even go negative in rivals.
In COD?
Yeah.
For how many hours?
I swear that's not how my stats go. They shouldn't.
For how many hours?
I have 60 hours in Cold War. I don't know what I was playing.
Dang.
Alright, you're trying to tell y'all just don't believe me. There's a lot of games.
I mean, it's close to average, but it's not average.
Uncle Karen just hating because he can't beat me in any game right now. As of right now, Uncle Karen can't beat me in any game. Are you Charlie?
He can't beat me.
Alright. I'll beat you Agni right now, bro. Uncle Karen can't beat me in any fighting game of his choice except Soul Calibur. I assume I'll get smoked in that because I can't handle that. Not the easy. Why would you say that? What made you think Soul Calibur is the easiest one?
It's way easier than the other one.
This is a horrible game.
It's not. Are you saying it's easier than Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's way
No, it's not.
Are you retarded?
Have you seen it?
Oh, that depends on the character. The Soul Calibur combos, all of them.
Yes, dude, what are you talking about? That Soul Calibur easier than Street Fighter. It's not even close. You have to worry about your movement.
Charlie, there's no simple one. It's easy.
No, bro, no. You've been playing for how long?
I have to play Soul Calibur because I don't know.
Dude, bro, you're crazy, bro. And there's a lot of movement-based stuff in that game. If you want to, it's the difference between easy and getting good at the game. It's way easier to get good at Street Fighter. If you master your character, don't play anyone else.
That's true. That is true.
In Soul Calibur, it's also movement. Like the movement's completely different in that game. There's a bunch of mechanics around the movement. Yes, it is. Dude, it's 8-step movement. What are you talking about? There's 8 different angles.
Walk to the side. There's no other difference.
There's side sweeps, there's up attacks that every single character has different versions. We don't even have to talk about Voldo, which is one of the most complicated characters I've ever seen. Street Fighter don't even have a character as complicated as them. Like Aki's probably one of the most complicated characters, and they're not even as complicated. How?
Wait for it.
No.
Definitely not harder to learn.
It's mainly because Soul Calibur is a third person game, has more of a third person type of gameplay. Slash 3D, yeah.
90% character. 90% character.
Yeah.
Now, I was looking at the moves in that game. The inputs are considerably harder for most characters. The hardest inputs in Street Fighter are characters that aren't even technically from the game. Terry's inputs are some of the hardest, and he's not even from the daggone game. How in the world does that make it harder easier than Street Fighter? There's no Street Fighter gives the info all to you. It's straight there.
Well, Street Fighter has a significantly higher. Street Fighter has a significantly higher skill ceiling than Soul Calibur.
That's what I'm talking. It has a skill ceiling, but it's harder to learn, Uncle Cameron. Harder to learn. So Street Fighter is way harder to learn. Soul Calibur is in general in the entire game. Everything's it's not even close. Well, I mean, okay. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what I'm saying.
Cannot do that in Street Fighter.
Yeah, but it's harder to master that type of like Street Fighter. I feel like the game mechanic. I can't. Soul Calibur and like listen. These are both games I tried quite a bit on. Now Street Fighter I have a lot more time on, but that's the main thing here is on Soul Calibur. Those inputs I still don't even know all the inputs for Raphael. And you don't.
The thing about Soul Calibur is that you don't need to know inputs as long as you need to like know like 8 moves and that's basically it. You don't need to know anything more besides those 8 moves. As long as you know how.
Character in each game.
As long as you know, because like the difference is that in Street Fighter, if you're playing a Street Fighter character, even if you know the basics, you'll still get your butt whooped by an AI. It doesn't matter how many times you could in Soul Calibur. Based on the gameplay I'm seeing, it's no joke. You could just block as long as you know your a guard break, an up air, a slap, a counter, and like 2 other abilities. You're basically good.
But it's harder to time stuff like that than like a drive impact.
You don't need to time it either. You don't need to time it either. That's what makes the guard break. The counter you definitely have to time because it's a counter. I mean. But like
the counter Street Fighter, you can kind of just hold, and if you're losing guard by holding, in Soul Calibur you have to press that right before you get hit to cancel it.
You be having the whole classic gamepad with the 6 buttons.
It's not the same as all the other ones. Is nobody understanding what I'm saying here? Like, it's something going on, because am I tripping? It's genuinely the game itself has entire new features than every other fighting game. Even Grand Blue, a newer fighting game, doesn't even have that much new features. No, I'm basing on every fighting game I ever played. Soul Calibur is the most completely new one to me out of all of the fighting games I played. I like Soul Calibur. Uncle Cameron's just waiting here to hate, because I already know, Uncle Cameron knows that in general, Soul Calibur is, especially for us, where we literally have not played a game like that before. Maybe for y'all it's different, because y'all, it has to be. There's no way in anyone's minds y'all can say that.
Okay, so here's an example, right? A game that plays similar to Soul Calibur in terms of gameplay is Tekken. I've played Tekken for at least like 30 hours, and I could still tell you I can't beat half of those AIs on there, but I beat like at least 10 or 20 of the other Street Fighters, and I still think Tekken is harder than. No, I mean, yeah, Tekken Tekken, in my opinion, is harder than Street Fighter because like when you're playing,
It looks harder than Street Fighter. My point is, it's just that type of combat. That type of combat with the 8-step crap, and it's completely different, and that's what makes it harder. Maybe the inputs itself aren't as hard, or maybe because you don't have like completely directional inputs, it's not as hard. But it just looks and feels like an entire different game, making it harder to learn. Especially when you're used. Like I didn't play any game before. Like all the other fighting games I played had nothing, weren't even close, and I've never played Tekken either. But like you guys said, it's pretty much the only similar to Soul Calibur fighting game ever. So that's why me and Charlie are saying, in our opinion, and remember, again, I played, when everyone got back on Street Fighter, I kept playing even after everyone left. And I didn't stop playing either. I was playing ranked and everything. I didn't hit a high rank or anything, but I was playing. If I could, I wanted to. I just didn't feel like it because I'm tired of ranked. But, dude,
It's okay to be bad.
you just love
You're
hating
not
on
a
it.
Street Fighter, by the way, I don't care.
You're very bad at Street Fighter.
Yes, you
You're
are.
horrendous. Charlie's better than you in games. No, you just not good in most fighting games. Let's be honest here. Let me learn the Blaze Blue controls. Let me learn Blaze Blue. Let me learn Guilty Gear. No. Dad, Uncle Karen's not being mean. No. He's saying Blaze Blue. If you let me learn that game, I'm guarantee I'll beat anyone.
Anyone can see that.
But I'm different. I'm different.
bro,
No, I'm
bro,
different.
KK, you say that about every game, bro.
Bro, I have a high expectations of myself, and I know I can do it. Uncle Cameron doesn't believe in me at all.
I don't.
Because he don't even believe in himself. Now,
I just said I'm
Dang.
no, I know I can be. Uncle Cameron just doesn't want to, because I always say the Grand Blue thing, but nobody. No. Uncle Karen always says the Grand Blue thing, but nobody really pays attention to when I say that. I want y'all to really think Grand Blue's not that different from most of the fighting games out. It's just, it doesn't even have that much different controls. The most difference is it has a simple mode. That's the most difference it has. That's it. Everything else is just like every other fighting game. It's just like Street Fighter. No, the inputs are the exact same. I've looked at them. I've played both of the combo trials. That's all that game doesn't have, though, defense. And that's what I don't use. I know, but what I'm saying is, listen. It's not my fault. Your offense isn't as good as
No,
my...
it has defense.
Oh, no, your defense isn't as good as my offense. It doesn't have defense compared to any other fighting game. Like Street Fighter's defense is considerably better. Not
It
even
has a
close.
reverse. That's literally like the basic. Oh, I know physical. Holy crap. M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Yeah.
All I have to say is, even if the game did have defense, I would still be good at that game because that game just kind of resonates with my fingers. Like I've mastered the techniques for that game. No, Soul Calibur resonated with you because you played that game quite a bit, and I'm not mad if I lost to you in Soul Calibur because I better be losing to you if what the time you have on that game and the things I've heard about that you was doing in that game. I better be losing. That's what I'm saying. My main game, that I would beat everybody at. It's just like, if I load a DBFZ up again and started playing that game again, there's a guarantee no. Even if everybody else did the exact same thing at the same time, it's not even going to be close because I've already have like the mastery of that game, and I know how to play smear fighting games. That's why I'm going to be good at Tokon. Because DBFZ is a smear fighting game. Like 2x KOs.
DBFZ, Dragon Ball Final Stand?
Yeah. Dragon Ball Fighters, Tokon, 2x KO, which I can't wait for that.
Star Wars Battlefront, baby.
I'll be good at that. I don't think I was good because I didn't really understand the game, but I liked it. Now see me in PvZ. Now that's a hero shooter I can get with. Now listen, once they bring Garden Warfare back, trust me, y'all lucky we on the same team. Y'all be getting smoked. Now you're just gonna go in the turret on P-Shooter and I'm gonna go around and you're not gonna see me. Dad, who you main, Dad? Corn?
Bro's main is 80s action hero.
Dad, who'd you main? That superhero or something?
Yo.
I think a lot of people are still on it.
That's the newest one.
Let's hop on that.
Do I have that? People still play it.
Game back.
Yeah, but it's like EA.
Oh God. Never know. They made an entire
People still play Garden Warfare 2, bro. So
It's nice. It has to be.
Beat me in Fortnite Ballistic.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just a COD for me. I forgot.
I really don't.
Anybody cares about it?
I forgot about this.
So why don't stop playing
Sonic Racing. They didn't stop playing Sonic, right? Now go Karen.
No, we still play that. Yeah, the event doesn't come out until 8, so they were really trifling. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Man, I thought if he was referencing that and that if everyone was to train, nah, bro. If we were to all train, bro, I debatably say the top fighters would probably be. I forgot who I was scrapping against with, but it would have been him first place. I would have been second place. I'd probably say third place would probably be Charlie. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was cheap. Because bro, if on Dragon Ball Sparking, if Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, on Dragon Ball, if we all get back on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Oh, I didn't say Sparking. I said fighters. That
game okay, sucked. I was about to say because I was about to say if you said everyone was playing on that, bro, you are not beating me.
No, that game was trash.
I know I'm not the best at that game, but I know you ain't beating me on that.
No, he did though.
I did.
The only person that would probably beat. Yeah, the only person that would probably beat Charlie in that game, because remember, Charlie was beating everybody, but the only person I think was E-Man's. I think he was the only person. He just played Broly and he was cooking everybody, but that's
because he's using Broly. That's a different story.
That was the only person I could beat. Everybody else I couldn't beat. Now you always do. I wish I recorded the amount the games.
I was bugging. Was I on that day? I think I was. If I was on that day, I was bugging.
He was broken. He was actually broken on
Benzo Beats. I was not. I can't say anything about Sparking Zero. I don't even consider that a fighting game, bro.
Yeah, nah. If we all train on that, bro. You see me with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It is raps for you, bro.
I don't think Charlie fought Rich.
Yo,
Rich, I don't know who wins that, because I remember seeing Rich fight. Dad was showing me. I was genuinely lost on what was happening. Rich isn't that.
Yo.
It's because Uncle Karen's scared to verse in any fighting game but his own territory. That's the problem.
Cause Cam was saying I was trash because I was playing Jump Force, and then everyone was like, yo, Jump Force is not nice. I was like, okay, granted, we'll see on Sparking Zero, and then I was smoking, brothers.
Wait, you ain't never smoked me.
That's because you never get on the game.
The game, dog. Ain't never been smoked a day in my life.
Every single time I got on the game, I was like, yo, who's on?
I didn't consider
Who's playing the
game, bro. I couldn't stand that game.
The only people I was seeing consistently was Dre, E-Man, and there was one other person. I forgot who was the other person. Oh, Goon. It was me, you, E-Man, and Goon. We were all on that game for a consistent almost 2-3 months.
I'm begging
as soon as I got my Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it was raps.
Charlie used base Kaba, bro. And went Super Saiyan mid-match.
Base Kaba and Videl.
No, Dad, we don't talk about what Charlie did to you, Dad. I remember that. That was disrespectful. Videl was just a little too broken in her review. Charlie was trying to verse everybody. Oh my gosh, how's he hitting so?
Was I just not there on that day, or I genuinely don't remember when Charlie and Caleb was on. Was I just not there?
Uncle Karen doesn't have like any class though, so I don't want to hear that.
Oh, okay, shoot. Did I just leave or something? I don't know. Oh man.
Like every team.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about
some
that.
Some teams are pretty much locked behind certain characters, like freeze for 15. So the freeze for 15 seconds.
That was.
That's what he was on. But I'll
be going in a bit.
Locked behind. Like some teams and different. It doesn't say.
Yeah, he was mad late. He's not on the mic right now because he just came downstairs.
Unless you have a full level 94 star team with C16.
Hold up, I'll be back. Let me switch to my phone real quick. I gotta go pick up my mom's.
You know who True Dragon is, Uncle Karen? It's Murmur. I don't know why.
Is it novel? Light novel?
I think it becomes light novel. I think.
Light novel.
They have a black fit. Where Rick though? No, he's broken. I've never seen a character that interesting. He does everything. He like absorbs and stuff. Like in that game, I don't even know. He like crafts and stuff. I don't even know. Human slime.
He starts.
I can't explain what he does. That's how weird he is. Like he crafts. You can craft mid tower defense match, which is dope. But like, and he gets every element. Like I think that game's a victim of power creep. You know what power creep is, right, Uncle Karen? You play games like that. That game gets power crept. Every character when they come out gets power crept. It does get power crept though. Definitely. You wouldn't understand. You don't play grounded anymore. Please.